Here we go. This is dual box. I lied. Triple box. This is a full case. It's sealed. Definitive Baseball 21. Again, each one's getting two teams. One from the top tier, one from the bottom tier. Let's see what shakes out. B-Pape. What up, dude? How are you, man? Dave K in for 2. Gary is in. Toshikatsu. Nice to meet you. Johnny T. B-Pape's in for some more. David Esty, Nick B's coming in for some more. Dale Carr, Larry V, Kyle, and Turk closing it out. We got 15 people in, and so we'll roll those dice, and it came out 5 times. We'll begin our giveaway. We'll drop those names into the list twice, and then again, we'll get you guys your teams. So thanks again for filling it out. We got Dave K down to Dave K. Everybody wants a Dave K sandwich. So Dave K down to Dave K. And then again, we're going to go get you your teams. We're going 5 times here and 5 times here. Again, we have the Angels, the Astros, Braves, Yankees, Dodgers, Mariners, Nationals, Phillies, Red Sox, obviously the White Sox in Tier 1, Blue Jays, Mets, Padres, Cubs for some reason, and the Athletics. Let's see what happens. 5 times. Let's match them up. Good luck, everyone. This one should be fun to see what comes out. We got the Tribe. We have the Yankees, my wife's favorite team, down to the Nationals. I'm slowly converting her to the White Sox, but she's been a Yankees fan, or her dad's a Yankees fan. So growing up, there she is. Dave K, you got the Bronx Bombers. Dale, you have the Padres. David, you have the Angels going trout hunting. And then again, Nick B, you have the Braves. B-Pape, you got the Dodgers. Kyle with the Phils. Johnny T with the Mets. Gary, you have the White Sox. Congratulations. Toshikatsu, you have the Blue Jays. B-Pape, you also have the Red Sox. Turk, you got the Athletics. B-Pape also with the Mariners and the Kyle Lewises. Larry V with the Stros. B-Pape with the Chubs. And Dave K with the Nationals. What up, Brody? All right, we're going 5 times here. Again, we got the Brew Crew down to the Tribe, and then we should be good. That's what I'm saying, Tyson. The Cubs are never a Tier 1 anything. This is White Sox country now. Tomorrow's opening day. White Sox are on ESPN radio here in Chicago now. We stole the Cubs announcer, Len Casper. Things are looking up. We got the Cards down to the O's, and we're pasting it in. Cards down to the O's again. If you're first time with us, VHNGWK is the verification code to show that it's an authentic random from random.org. And here is tier number 2. Starting there. Dave K, you have the Cardinals. Dale, you have the Reds. David with the Tigers. Nick B with the Giants. B-Pape with the Royals. Kyle with the Tribe. Johnny T with the D-backs. Gary with the Marlins. Toshikatsu with the Brew Crew. B-Pape with the Rangers. Turk with the Rockies. B-Pape with the Rays. Larry with the Twins. B-Pape with the Pirates. And Dave K with the Orioles. B-Pape, we got the Buccos. Perfect. I'm glad you're here to watch, dude. Welcome. It's good to see you. Cubs are up on the block for trade. So again, both people must be present. I know we're breaking way earlier than we usually do, but if you would like to make any trades, now is the time to do so. B-Pape has put the Cubs on the block for trade. Both people must be here and agree to the trade. If you're both here and can agree, cool. While you do that, what do I have to do to wake this printer up? It says deep sleep. And I said, no way. I shut the printer off, shut it back on. I don't know. But my phone also died, so that doesn't help. So, and I don't think Chris has iPhone stuff. So I'm just sitting here like an idiot. Like it's freaking 1997 without a cell phone. Rub its belly. It's very tiny. I don't think it has a belly. All right, again, B-Pape has put the Cubs up for trade. If you guys want to make any deals, now's the time. Brandon's throwing out the Cubs if anyone wants to haggle. I saw Turk earlier. Who else did we see earlier? I don't know if we saw how many different people were in here already. I know, Brody, the LeBron base is so cool. We had a bunch of LeBron inserts and like subsets, We did not hit the LeBron base with that, so I'm hoping we can find one. Again, we got 4 more boxes sitting next to me. I'm hoping we can crack into those before the night is over. But again, there's 2 left in the Prism dual box, and then there's 12 left, so 2 more spots jumped off the board in the dual box random teamer. We'll try to get all those sold out before the day is over, and then again, I can go get some Burger King and go watch MTV. Sounds like a pretty good night. Tomorrow's the first day of the week, or the first day of the month, and so we have late start, so we get a little extra time without the kids tomorrow, and then it's Good Friday, we're off. It's Easter Monday, we're off, so we got a nice fun weekend ahead of us, but busy for sure. I could try that, Tyson. I'm worried as to what might happen. B-Pape, I'm not seeing any biters on your trade proposal. You feel like someone would want the Cubs. I'm not going to lie, B-Pape. Last time that we had the Cubs in here, we did pull a 101 KB. Because there is some Rizzo, there is some Chris Bryant, there is some other stuff. So the Cubs are for sure here. Again, we'll go like 1 more minute till 6:15 Central Standard Time if you want to make any deals. Tyson, speaking of deals, remember, I still have that card for you, or cards for you, and you still have mine. We'll have to work out a trade. We're doing there's no race this week because of Easter, but next week we're doing a bigger race. And so again, if you want to hop into that, we can always work something out. Otherwise, we can always just send our cards to one another and go from there. But again, we got less than a minute till trades are closed. Brandon Pape has retracted his Cubs. He said, let's roll. So let's close out trades and we'll go. Hey, you never know, Brandon. Sometimes when you throw something out and no one bites, sometimes the stuff is there. And so again, let's see if we can get you some Cubbies inside of here. Some Nico, some of the big dogs. It's got a thing on the top. All right, there is definitive. That is well protected tops. Borders all the way around. So Gary's got the socks. He's probably not giving them up. Let's gently take that off. That is a well-secured box. I like it. I mean, it's a high-end product, so you have to make sure that you protect it. So Gary did throw out the Marlins for the Cubs, but I'm not sure if that's enticing at all, Brandon. I'll wait a second since he did just throw that out there. And then we'll get into our full case. 8 hits per box, at least 6 autos. You gotta love it. These are the products that are super fun to open. And again, everyone got 2 teams in a full caser. So B-Pape did say to roll with it. But Gary, since you did throw it out there, I'll give him a second or 2 to respond. If he doesn't, we're going to go into it since we did technically close the trades. But I know people are hopping in. It's a different odd breaking time for us. So we'll have a little grace and flexibility because usually Chris doesn't come on until like 8 or 9. We started at 4:30 today because I was coming straight from school and I got to go teach again tomorrow. And so there's a lot going on. All right, 20 more seconds, Gary, for him to respond. Otherwise, I don't know if he'll give up the Cubs for the Marlins. Who's on the Marlins that would be in here? I mean, how early is it? Is Sixto in here? The Sixto Sanchez? These are nice and heavy. And they're nice for storing other cards, too. And we get to cut right down there. All right, Gary, I'm not seeing anything from him, dude, so I won't hold us up any longer, but I appreciate you throwing out an offer for him. Gary, let's hope you get some White Sox. You don't have to worry about anything else. So again, definitive. There's a book. Turk, you got the A's and the Rockies, buddy. Let's see what we can get for you. Okay, A's and the Rockies. Definitive collection. Good luck. Book on the, well, in the middle bottom. Good, they gave us like a blocker, right? Isn't that nice? First up, we're rocking a Goldie. Very cool. 49 out of 50. Again, cards are super clean. That is a St. Louis Cardinal, and that is Paul Goldschmidt. The Cardinals are owned by, look, we got them all up there. That's good. Dave K, a tier deuce team. Paul Goldschmidt, 49 out of 50. Really cool. All right, here's our next one. It is a Tiger. It is Tariq Skubal, and that is purple. And that is 2 out of 10, numbered in the back. Tariq Skubal, one of the potential rotation guys for the Tigers this year. I can't remember if he's on. I know some guy in my fantasy league was trying to trade him. I'm in a crazy dynasty league. You get 20 keepers of pros and 25 minors every year, and he was trying to trade me this guy. And I worked out a deal for Maeda instead. But there's Skubal. That's a Tigers. That's a tenner. And again, I think we're rocking in tier 2. That's David E. Tariq Skubal. Rocking tier 2. Here is the New York Metropolitans. Dual auto, David Wright and Pete Alonso. Dude, that's so cool for a Mets fan and pretty much any baseball fan. Pete Alonso was swinging a sweet stick inside of spring training, as many people were. But that is the Mets. That's you, Johnny T. Alonso and David Wright. I feel like we might have a lot of screenshots from here. Pete Alonso, David Wright. That is 18 out of 35 for the Mets. John T. getting hits. Very cool, dude. Next, Will Clark. Dude, Will Clark's stuff sells like shockingly well. I wanted to buy an auto of him before, and it was like in high tech, and it was like actually selling for way more than I wanted to pay. But that's okay. Here's a Giant. We're rocking in tier 2. Nick B. We made up for our lack of encased hits, and so we're going definitive for you, dude. And you got a 12 out of 25 Will Clark on-card auto for the San Francisco Giants. 12 of 25. Pretty nice. Nick B. Next, another purple. Dude, are these all autographs? It said at least 6, but maybe they just all are. How about a 4 out of 5 bat from an American League pitcher? Not sure why Dennis Eckersley would ever touch a bat. I know he was on the Cubs and the Cardinals. Not sure why he would touch a bat. But nonetheless, it's 4 out of 5 for one of the best closers in baseball. 4 of 5 game-used bat. Turk, not at all what we were expecting. Those are not the Athletics that were running through my head. I was thinking like Chris Davis, Matt Olson, like the typical dudes you see. But how about a Dennis Eckersley bat relic on-card auto to 5, purple from definitive? Not bad, Turk. Not bad at all, my friend. Here is Matt. Dude, that is an awesome photo of Rod Carew with the sweatband and like the fro popping out. Dude, that is awesome. Really cool. Let's see if this is, I don't want to smash it into a, no, that's good, into the 130s. I got mad hits like Rod Carew, 43 out of 50. Rod Carew, it looks like, it's not even a pinstripe. It looks like a marker that he like wrote on his own pants. The greatest slugger of all time. All right, again, Angels, that's you, David E. Getting Rod Carew with one of the coolest photos I've seen. This next one is huge. Let's see if we just go to the bottom ones. These are relics, apparently, on the bottom, hiding. There's a Yadier Molina, and that is 24 out of 30 blue for the St. Louis Cardinals. Again, the Cardinals back on the board with Dave K getting some more love. He got the first hit and the second to the last hit. And then this is not a book. I was wrong. It is a monstrosity, and it is a gigantic chunk, apparently, of Andrew Benintendi's helmet. 30 out of 35. My bad. Thought it was a book. Definitive helmet relic. Benintendi. And that is for the nation. B. Pape. Benintendi helmet. Very interesting. Again, that's the end of number 1. I'm going to safely, securely put that back inside of our case with our Benny and the Jets helmet. We'll put that back on there and leave our little hider All right, what do you guys think so far? So far, definitive. Pretty cool, in my opinion. Hits galore, which obviously is nice. Nice for shipping. Nice for you guys. A piece of his head would be cool. Oh, we got a gold framer. Is that our case hitter? It's like a smooth elevator that goes down. Gold framer. This one's a lot thinner. Do we have like a redemption, or is it just the fact that there's not a piece of someone's head inside of here? Is that what it is? All right, we'll put that up there. Are these still our relics? They are. So we'll do that first, since we figured out their collation. There's Sean Doolittle, 48 out of 50. We just talked about the Doolittle raids today in World War II, as America bombed Japan in retaliation for Pearl Harbor. I'm going to try to get you a Key Brian Hayes, B-Pape. I'm going to try. That is the Nationals, and that is Dave K at the end of tier number 1. Sean Doolittle. We next have a Tatis Jr. camo patch to 30. That's pretty cool for Dale. Fernando Tatis Jr. They love the camo stuff with the Padres. Jumbo Relic. Again, you can go check the little hologram, and that shows you exactly the game that it was used. But that is 7 out of 30 for Tatis Jr. Really cool. Padres, Dale C. Those are relics, and that was a pretty good relic. Let's see our at least 6 autographs. There's our first one. It's Rhino, 4 out of 5. You tried to trade him, B-Pape, and I told you sometimes you get rewarded. And so no one wanted to deal for the Cubs. And so Ryan Sandberg, 4 out of 5, should be a nice little play. And so there you go. Rhino, 4 out of 5. Purple, Cubbies, B-Pape. Very cool. Always a nice SIG. Purple variety. Ryan Sandberg. Here is another giant. It is Joey Bart, a rookie. Maybe it's because his first year up. All the other ones are like Bowman's first, I guess, right? For Joey Bart. So there's Joey Bart. He is a giant. Again, we're redeeming ourselves, Nick B, from our in-case struggles. But we had a Will Clark, and now we got a Joey Bart. Again, that is... I was going to say they all have to be numbered. That is just a 50, so that's, I think, the highest their autographs go, is it not? Joey Bart base auto to 50. We'll save our gold frame for a second, I guess. Who is it? Should I peek? No. Did you see it? It's blurry in the background. Turk. Doing work. The man of steel. Ricky Henderson. He is an Oakland Athletic. 20 out of 50. Auto relic for the Oakland A's. Turk. Last hit right there, dude. Most recent. We'll try to highlight him as we go. Ricky Henderson, 20 out of 50. An Eck to 5 and a Ricky to 50. That's not a bad day, Turk. Not a bad day at all, my friend. Let's keep going. Let's not let it stop here, because we just got Acuña'd. 6 out of 50 for the hot Atlanta Braves. Ronald Acuña Jr. That is Nick B. Do you forgive me now, Nick, for our in-case break? 6 out of 50. We hit a Will Clark, a Joey Bart, and an Acuña. That's pretty good. I don't know, Tyson. Maybe. We're hoping the White Sox bring back the vests. 6 out of 50, Acuña Jr. On Carter. Dude, definitive. It's so good. It's so good. It is David Ortiz and Rafael Devers for the Nation. B-Pape. Dual auto. 10 of 10, Brandon. Big Papi and Rafael Devers. 10 out of 10. Green variety, which looks cool because, you know, they always do those like green shamrock stuff. And so it looks really cool for the Boston cards. 10 out of 10. Rafael Devers, Big Poppy, on Carters. 10/10 for the Nation. B. Pape. Pretty cool. And next, but not least, is our gold frame. It is 8 of 10 Dylan Carlson Cardinals. Dave K. How are the Cardinals in tier 2? Dylan Carlson. Monster hit, dude. Dave K with a Paul Goldschmidt, a Yadier Molina. Dylan Carlson, 8 out of 10. Gold frame, Dave K. Boom. Really cool looking card. People are really high on Dylan Carlson. All right, we'll head into our last box from the case. Thank you guys again for filling up Definitive Baseball, filling up in case football, Prism Basketball again. There's just a few spots left to close out our stuff for tonight. We have 9 left in the single team and 2 left in the dual box, and that will take us to the end. So 9 in the single team, 2 in the dual team. I know the price points are high. We have another gold frame. Is that normal? I don't know. So again, if you guys can fill those up, that would be huge. We've had some fun. Hopefully we'll pull some more monsters like we are right now with Definitive Baseball. And so another gold framer coming at you. We don't have a big chunker, so we can close these up, put them off to the side. Again, here is Definitive. Good. Oh yeah, our relics are on the bottom, are they not? They are, again. All right. So here's the Rockies. One of my fantasy studs. Charlie Blackmon. And so again, Charlie Blackmon, that is going to the Rockies. That is you, Turk, in your tier 2er. And so again, Charlie Blackmon. Rock Show. I fell in love with the girl at the Rock Show. To 20, Ozzy Albies. That was a little stripey from the Braves. Really cool looking uni. Silver variety of Albies. That is the Braves going back up to Nick B, who has forgiven me for our failures of Encased and now is knocking out bangers in Definitive with an Acuna, Albies, Will Clark, and a Joey Bart. All right. So again, at least our relics, some of them have been patchy. Here's our autographs. Let's see what is lurking. Braves, again, 50 of 50. Tom Glavine for the Bravos. And that is 50 out of 50. Nick B. We don't need to highlight anything else. It's just you, dude. Braves, how the East was won. Nick B. Braves. More hits. Next, see, we do have a redemption here. This is a twink, and that is Alex Kiriloff. Again, one of the highly sought-after prospects. Didn't hear a lot from him before, and now he is starting to ascend inside of the Twins and should hopefully see some MLB time. That is a 5 out of 10, as that is a purple. And the Twins are you, Larry V, in tier 2 here at the bottom. Larry V, Alex Kiriloff, purple on Carter. I still have an Alex Kiriloff Kaboom from the National from years ago that no one bought, and it's still chilling there, so hopefully he does all right. Yeah, Ernie, the Braves look pretty tasty. All right, let's save our redemption. We go to a Yelly Bomb, 18 of 25, Christian Yelich. I mean, the big namers are here. That is the Brewers. That is Toshikatsu. Brew Crew, 18, my baseball number, out of 25, Christian Yelich. Very cool looking card. All right, last auto here. Nolan Arenado, Rockies, Turk, 8 out of 25, dude. Not bad, dude. Green, Nolan Arenado. Rockies. Again, says Rockies on the card. Going to the Rockies. Arenado. We hit an Arenado auto from the National too, but it was flipped upside down. A 1 of 1. Super weird that they goofed on a 1 of 1 flipped auto. A really good Rockies fan bought it, so I was happy for that. All right, here we go. We have 2 things left. Let's cover the gold framer. Here is our redemption. You are due to receive a framed autograph collection, so that would be our 3rd framed in 3 boxes, of Hideki Matsui, New York Yankees, Dave K. Not a lot of Matsui autos out there, but Dave K picking up one right there. So Hideki Matsui, Dave K. Pretty nice framed auto of Matsui. And our last auto is a framer, and it is Alex Bregman for the Stros. Larry V. 10 out of 20. Larry V. getting an Alex Bregman autograph to close out a case of definitive. Really, really cool stuff. A decent spread of the hits, but definitely Braves heavy for sure. Lots of hits in tier 2 here, but some good quality guys. But that is 10 out of 20. I know, Gary, that is for sure frustrating because you had the Sox, who I would have loved to get and people would have loved to get for sure. Unfortunately, they weren't in there. So hopefully we have more cases of this stuff because that was really, really cool break. Thank you again, guys and gals, for filling that